Yes, chemical control and coordination, part 2. Pineal gland secrete dash hormone. MSH, melanophore stimulating hormone. Melatonin. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. Insulin. Pineal gland secrete melatonin. Pineal gland secrete melatonin. Melatonin influences metabolism, pigmentation, menstrual cycle, defense capability, all of these. Melatonin influences metabolism, pigmentation, menstrual cycle, defense capability, all of these. So melatonin influences all of this: metabolism, pigmentation, menstrual cycle, defense capability. 24-hour diurnal rhythms of our body is maintained by 24-hour diurnal rhythms of our body is maintained by melatonin, glucagon, thymosin, oxytocin. 24-hour diurnal rhythms our body is maintained by melatonin. Melatonin maintains circadian rhythms, we can call it as. Menstruation cycle is affected by the following hormones except. Menstruation cycle affected by the following hormones except thyroid, melatonin, estrogen, oxytocin. Among these, oxytocin helpful for the contraction of uterine muscles at the end of gestation during parturition. So, excepting oxytocin, remaining all are thyroid, melatonin, estrogen have their own role in the menstruation cycle. The thin flap of connective tissue which connects two lobes of thyroid is known as. The thin flap of connective tissue which connects the two lobes of thyroid is known as. The two lobes of thyroid gland are connected each other with the help of a small connection. What do you say it as? Isthmus. This is called isthmus. Okay, so it is called isthmus. The thin flap of connective tissue which connects the two lobes of thyroid is known as isthmus. Okay. Which one of the following is incorrect about thyroid gland? It is composed of follicles and stromal tissues. It secretes tetraiodothyronin or thyroxine and triiodothyronin and TCT, thyrocalcitonin. It consists of four lobes. It is stimulated by the hormone TSH. So, which of the following is incorrect? Incorrect about thyroid gland they are asking. So, thyroid gland is made of follicle and stromal tissue. Correct. It secretes T3, T4 and TCT, thyrocalcitonin. It consists of four lobes. Actually, four lobes is a characteristic feature of parathyroid gland. So, in that angle, we can say parathyroid gland feature, that is. So, asking about which of the following is incorrect about thyroid gland. It consists of four lobes. Enlargement of thyroid gland is called. Enlargement of thyroid gland is called hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, and goiter isthmus. Enlargement of thyroid gland is called goiter, simple goiter, which come by iodine deficiency. Features of cretinism include stunted growth, mental retardation and low IQ, abnormal skin and deaf mutism, all of these. The features of cretinism include stunted growth, mental retardation and low IQ, abnormal skin and deaf mutism, all of these is the answer. Hypothyroidism during pregnancy causes defective development and maturation of the growing baby, leading to Addison's disease, cretinism, creatinine, tetany. Hypothyroidism during pregnancy leads to congenital hypothyroidism, we can say it as, that leads to the cretin. A small baby with mental retardation with low IQ, the baby comes, and what do you say? Cretin baby, cretinism is the feature. Hypothyroidism is caused by cancer of thyroid gland, development of the nodule of thyroid gland, iodine deficiency, both A and B. So here, cancer of thyroid gland or development of nodule of thyroid gland might be the reason. Hypothyroidism causes irregular menstrual cycle, reduced BMR, reduced production of RBC. Hypothyroidism causes irregular menstrual cycle that reduces the BMR, basic metabolic rate, and also in the reduction of the production of RBC. Thyroid gland secrete T3 triiodothyronine, T4 tetraiodothyronine, TCT thyrocalcitonin, all of these. Thyroid controls the metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins, fat, all of these. Thyroid control basic metabolic rate, which regulate all carbohydrate, protein, and fats. Melatonin influences menstrual cycle and our defense capability. This is A, option A. In adult women, hypothyroidism may cause menstrual cycle to become irregular. Protein hormone secreted by thyroid, thyrocalcitonin, TCT, regulate the blood calcium level. That protein hormone secreted by thyroid, that is thyrocalcitonin, regulate the blood calcium level. Maintenance of water and electrolyte balance is also influenced by thyroid hormone. Oxytocin causes milk ejection from mammary gland. Here, such type of question will cause some sort of confusion, like maintenance of water and electrolyte balance is influenced by aldosterone, isn't it? Then regulate the blood calcium level. We have parathyroid in menstrual cycle. That all these kind of the activities will confuse us, but thyroxine is having all these activities. That means you have to say like that: maintenance of water and electrolyte balance is also influenced by thyroid hormone, also influenced by, although we don't do so, but it is also influenced. Thyrocalcitonin regulate the blood calcium level. Okay, then parathyroid is also doing the same, but antagonistically. So likewise, all statements are correct here. Oxytocin causes milk ejection. We know oxytocin means immediately will come parturition. That during parturition, contraction of uterine muscles for parturition after the gestation. Here, along with that, we have one more function. Oxytocin causes milk ejection from mammary gland. Which of the following hormone affect calcium ion metabolism? Calcium ion metabolism, thyrocalcitonin, parathyroid hormone, both A and B. Thyrocalcitonin lowers the calcium levels in blood and ECF, whereas parathyroid hormone increases the calcium levels in blood and ECF. So, both are in participation of the calcium metabolism, A and B. The full form of PTH is, parathyroid hormone, prethyroid hormone, prothyroid hormone, protectile hormone. The full form of PTH is parathyroid hormone. PTH is, it's a protein hormone, peptide hormone, biogenic amine, steroid. PTH, parathyroid hormone, is a peptide hormone. The process by which PTH, parathyroid hormone, increases blood calcium level except it acts on bones and stimulate the process of bone resorption. Bone resorption, we have to say, not reabsorption. Resorption is nothing but dissolution or demineralization, we can say. So, acts on bones and stimulate the process of bone resorption or dissolution or demineralization. Reabsorption of calcium by the renal tubule increases the calcium absorption from the digested food, increases osteoblastic activity. Here, first of all, the process by which PTH increases blood calcium level, whenever the calcium levels are decreased in the blood, when increased in the blood, we need calcitonin. Here, when it decreased in the blood, we need PTH, parathyroid hormone is required over. This parathyroid hormone, first of all, it increases the calcium absorption from the digested food, and it influences the renal tubule for the absorption of calcium. Even though adequate calcium is not coming, it go and dissolve the bone. It means it withdraw the calcium from the bone. That we can call it as dissolution, or we can call it as demineralization, or you may call it as resorption. Okay, and in this case, our answer is increases osteoblastic activity. Increases osteoblastic activity. Blastic. What is osteoblastic activity? Blastic means formation. Here, parathormone not doing blastic activity, clastic activity. So that's why the process by which PTH increases blood calcium level, except this increases the osteoblastic, not increasing osteoblastic activity, it increases osteoclastic activity, we can say. Okay. So then, which of the following is correct about thymus? Talking about the thymus, thymus is a child gland, globular structure, located on the dorsal side of the heart and aorta. It plays minor role in the development of the immune system. The thymus size increases with the age. Thymus doesn't affect the production of antibody. Here about asking about the correct statement, it's a globular structure, okay. It's located on the dorsal side near the heart, okay. It plays minor role in the development of immune system. No, it's a major role. Thymus size increases with age. No, it decreases with age. Thymus doesn't affect the production, it affects the production of antibody. So, only correct statement is it's a globular structure located on the dorsal side of the heart and aorta. Thymosin, a hormone from the thymus gland, is a peptide hormone. Which gland plays a major role in the differentiation of T lymphocyte? Thyroid, thymus, adrenal, gonads. Thymus, thyroid, adrenal, gonad. So, major role in the differentiation of T lymphocyte is thymus. It's actually maturation, but you should follow the NCRT here. That maturation of the T lymphocyte, it's given as differentiation. We are following, asking the similar kind of question. Immune response of old persons are weak because thymus is degenerated in an old individual. Thymus production decreases, both A and B, none of these. Yeah, thymus production decreases, that we can say the degeneration by the age. That's why immune response of the old persons are going to be weak. Position of adrenal gland: anterior part of each kidney, posterior part of the each kidney, ventral part of each kidney, dorsal part of each kidney. So it's an anterior part of each kidney. Cortex used in, yeah, we use the cortex word in brain also. Brain, outer gray matter is cortex and inner medulla. Kidney, we know that outer cortex and inner medulla. Adrenal gland is having outer cortex with zona glomerulosa, fasciculata, and reticularis. So, what is our answer then? All of these. All of these. Adrenal medulla secrete two hormones called adrenaline or epinephrine, or noradrenaline or norepinephrine. These are commonly known as steroids, terpenes, catecholamines, cytokinin. So, adrenaline, epinephrine, or noradrenaline or norepinephrine are commonly called as catecholamines. Emergency hormone and hormones of fight are adrenaline, noradrenaline, cortisol, both A and B. Here it is, adrenaline and noradrenaline both are said to be the fight and flight and fright hormone. Increasing alertness, pupillary constriction, piloerection, increases heart rate, increased respiratory rate, sweating, which of the above are the effects of adrenaline or noradrenaline. Emergency hormone, it increases alertness, okay. Pupillary constriction, heart rate increase, respiratory rate increase, sweating comes, then all except C, excepting piloerection. Catecholamine causes